Jujutsu Kaisen, fellas. Last week we got a domain expansion. Higuruma dropped death sentencing on Itadori. This guy's a prodigy. I'm excited to see what this man's domain is, and shit's going crazy. We got Megami versus freaking Expo line guy and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm super excited. I think we're gonna get a lot of Higuruma, but fellas, check out the Patreon for uncut reactions, unedited, unfiltered. Leave a like and subscribe on here on YouTube to help me out. But let's get right into this week's episode of JJK. YUJI Itadori. Well, what is it? What's his domain? Ooh. Itadori knows how to counter, right? Simple domain up. Like, simple domain up. Simple domain! Oh, he rushed his ass! He's trying to do what you think against Mahito. But he's too quick. Oh, that guy got... Ooh! This motherfucker just slaps him with a fucking gavel? For both of us. What type of domain expansion is this? We gotta fight each other, but we're gonna be talking, saying lullabies? I did say last week, there's like what does his domain could be like sentencing people or something. It has to be something with sentencing. Like, but if there's no violence, it's like a full-on court case, and because he's a lawyer, this works perfect for him. Our remarks are an exception. Judgment. I love how it's blind too. Remember he was talking about how justice should be blind no matter what, and like there's no biasness or all those things. Judgment. He searched me up. Stands accused of entering the Maji Vegas. Oh wait! Itadori's been to places. Okay. Well, whatever you says no. That's funny. I would say, dude, like I don't give a damn. But if you think about it, so I'm guessing this domain's gonna bring up all your previous crimes that you never got caught for. Yes or no? Think about those within this domain. Let's tell the truth. What? Dude, Itadori's tweaking out. The verdict will be decided solely by the arguments. Bro, this is like freaking. Oh my god, bro. This is like jury duty for me all over again. I just have to watch. I wish I could do that with my water bottles. Evidence. Itadori. The guy's domain, Higuruma's domain, matches this motherfucker. Like, god damn, what are you gonna do to me? What if I'm guilty? You gonna kill me? What if I'm innocent? Evidence. Okay, he's explaining it. What do you think, Itadori? Yep. He's a lawyer. Yep. Prosecutor here. I mean, he's a lawyer either way, huh? It awakened because, like, the mains used to be much more standard skill for sorcerers in the past, but because what more like, you know, sorcerers happening now, this is like more fit into our world, right? Or is it like more like he's an outsider because they like Jujutsu Society rather prefers the original, not the new crop type of things, and maybe this technique and his like domain is something new. Guaranteed hit or guaranteed kill. On most modern domains, deadly guaranteed hit attacks is founded on packs. Interesting. Okay, that kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? Some packs to make this domain. Maybe because he got so pissed off, he's like, but how the fuck did he learn about domain expansion so quickly? Is it just off of his instinct? Bro, this is real life court. Where's the jury? Where's the jury? Oh, that's good to ask. There's his judge. There we go. Do you die instantly? Or denial. Dude, these shots of Itadori like showing off is so sick. False statements, okay. Yeah, but like if you lie in court and you get caught guilty, like you're dead. You're dead. Hey, yo. Higuruma, why you looking at me like that, buddy? Like, bud, yo, chill out, bud. Relax there. Make your argument. Itadori's not a really charismatic person. Yep. You won when gambling? What could be in that evidence? Bro, I legit thought like he would like. I mean, maybe this is the first part, you know. I mean, there's a lot to the episode, but I thought he was gonna say, "Is it true that you killed many all the civilians in Shibuya or something like that?" But I think we'll get to that later. This is like the beginning part, you know what I mean? Something simple, easy to like ease us in. You gonna say like, yeah, use the bathroom? You did answer it. Need to poop? What's the evidence? What's the evidence? If the evidence is legit a camera of him that's playing on the machines, it's actually over. Like, bro, you got caught. Yeah, it's over for you, Itadori. Has a full-on picture of you playing games. This is from an antique shop near the Maji Vegas on the day in question. Cash exchange. So, ATM picture, okay? Yes, but I went to that antique shop to go, you know what I mean? I went to the ATM to buy stuff at the antique shop. I went to, like, buy food or something, you know what I mean? Oh, hell no, Itadori got outplayed. No trespassing? What sentence is that? Oh, he's a minor. Oh, prohibits gambling. Separate legal entities. Bro. Fucking my mind is getting mixed up. Like what is going on? Like, yeah, okay, they're okay. So parlors and cash exchanges are separate legal entities. So he's still playing a game. This feels like a freaking game for Higuruma. I'm too dumb. I feel like I'm Itadori. I feel like he's playing his defense attorney and playing the prosecutor at the same time. Which are completely two different things. Yeah, he's just playing games with Itadori, bro. He's like, yeah, you fucked up. I'm smarter than you. Or stroke my ego. Confiscation? What does that mean? Confiscation? What do you mean? Confiscated? What did he confiscate? Big hammer! Confiscation. Dude, he made that hammer like a gabba gabba doo. What did he confiscate? Yeah, he's a human meat shield. He's like legit. He has low curse power. The only good thing he's like physically built. He has martial arts, which we saw last episode, by the way. Check out my reaction to that. And he has Sukuna sitting in him. Okay, Itadori, get some hands. Ooh. What do you mean you can't control? Wait, what? I can't control cursed energy. Did he confiscate his cursed energy? Wait, that domain expansion's kind of gas. So if you're guilty of something that you do, and you're found guilty of it, he could confiscate your cursed energy? Can he confiscate his cursed technique? That would be also really helpful against them too. Apprenticeship. Only 36, he's pretty young. So he's legit top of his class. Yeah, he's like Himothy. It's all a simple task. Mr. Himothy. We should call him Higuruma. Higuruma. But you're gassing him up. His talent as a sorcerer. So yeah, he is a prodigy. Oh my god! This animation! His technique came with his domain by default. Because this is how talented this motherfucker was. He's a prodigy. This man Higuruma was ore farming. Motherfucker's like fucking Thor's hammer. But through analyzing that, you also learn the fundamentals of barriers.
結界術の基礎も同時に習得。
What the fuck?
結界
Oh
術
my
か
god
ら逆算する形で呪力操作による強化術の勘をつかみ。
Okay, so he's because he's a genius and all that, he's legit a prodigy. Yeah, this explains why.
術師と比べて
Goes
も
to Matt.
遜色のない
What the
レベルま
fuck
で
is going on?
コロニー侵入前に数多くの呪霊を
This man was training? Oh my god, the action scene is going. I can't keep. I'm trying to read down below, but fucking Higuruma's fucking showing hands.
返り討ちにするに至る。
And struck down over 20 players who attacked him. Dude, he got hands! Gabagool! Mappa, you are blessing us right now. Chainsaw Man! Big hammer! Long hammer! Wuss! What the fuck? Is he fucking throwing his hammer back and forth and trying to catch it? Oh! What the fuck was that? Yep. A penalty of confiscation. It's temporarily impossible to use one curse technique. Yep, he's legit just all fist. He's freaking a boxer. Ooh. Interesting, okay. Ooh, could he own his own against me without cursed energy? Yep. Wait, what? He's using this as he's using his natural physical prowess, not his might as a sorcerer. Bro, yeah, this is like, dude, he was beating up, dude. This motherfucker was beating up bullies instantly in middle school. Like I love how they showed it, like showing Itadori is like not a normal kid. You know what I mean? He's like a super soldier type shit. Mm-hmm. He tanked that shit. Yep. You gotta lock in, Higuruma. You're dealing with another prodigy himself. Itadori's this monkey ordering you. Dude, this is basic human Itadori, by the way. Where are you trying to go? To the bathtub? You trying to aura farm? What was that? What was that? What was that? Motherfucker face tanked it! What? Unbreakable doll. Lock in, Itadori. Yeah, he's just using his physical strength. He's just using his physical strength. Come on, Itadori. Dude, look at him, look at him. Fucking like so horny right now. Oh. I want to read trial. Ooh. Ooh. Shout out to Mappa. Because this legit, they're giving this justice. His fight scene is giving us justice. And this man, Itadori, figured out. I'm like, retrial. Give me a retrial, please. And this is base form Itadori. High school Itadori. No cursed energy Itadori, by the way. Did he break his arm? So as long as the target judged guilty and penalized judgment, you can have a retrial. The man 2 retrials, okay? Interesting. Oh my god, this guy's aura farming. Oh. You know when I said that earlier in the episode? And that's one of his demons right there.
Oh.
Guilty! Confiscation! Higuruma-kun.
I love how Itadori did not lie or say, because technically he could have said, "Oh yeah, Sukuna, this wrestler and me did it all," but he just fully accepted it that he did it. But even Judgment like full on tilted off. Who's this?
吉沢さん、
Yoshizawa-san. Who's this
起
fella?
案なら先ほ
君は確か検察官か弁護士を志望していたね。
Be either. Wait, he wanted it to be none of them?
どうかな。裁判官を目指してみないか。
Try aiming to become a judge. Oh. That's what he is that what he always wanted to be? Because I mean the judge is the one that finally sent, creates the sentence and does all that stuff. So he hated if he wanted to change the judicial system, he would have to be a judge, and that's what he wanted to be ever since.
により術式虎杖の場合呪力の使用が不可能な状態で火車に処刑人の剣が与
Is it a one
え
shot?
られる
Executioner sword.
処刑人の剣に切られた者は例外な
Will
く
with exception be.
必ず死に至る。
ずっと食傷だった。
Mm-hmm.
醜い。他人
Bro,
に
they're the
愛
fighting
を
stances, bro. They're ready to
夜
fucking
た
go.
びそう思うようになってしまった。
He sees himself in Itadori. Does he see himself in Itadori? You know what I mean? Because like, you're the same Itadori. He's talking about himself, saying how all people are just weak and ugly, and like no matter what, it's just like no matter what you change, it's just not gonna work out.
お前の闇はただの闇だ。
Or he's just that.
明かりを灯したところで、また眩しい虚無が広が
Because that's how he felt. That's how he was.
そうか。一応理由を聞こうか。
人は皆
All people.
弱く醜い。
What the fuck?
出世に興味のない自分には向いていません。
What am I witnessing?
あの時は言っていたんだ。なぜだ。虎杖裕二。なぜ罪を認めた。
ジャッジマンから提出された証拠の情報は開封前から術師本人
Is shared with the
には
source
共
before
有
it is
される。
open. So he knows he was not guilty. He knows he's not guilty.
君の中に救う悪
Yep.
少なについて
So why?
は殺してない。
So why? Why? Bumba clap! Basic punch.
おい。
So why?
刑法での君は
He knows the truth. He knows the truth, and Itadori. I'm guessing Itadori put all his, balls that Higuruma must know the actual truth of what
少
happened.
なに肉体を乗っ取られていた。
Yep.
なんで少なのこと。自発的に制御能力を放棄したわけでもない。
Yep.
つまり無罪だ。
Oof. Even he accepted it as his fault, but like even from the judge man himself, the fucking motherfucking judge himself, saying like you're not guilty, he still thinks it's his fault. He takes it. He understands because that's why he didn't become a judge in person, because he probably thinks he was just too weak to do all that stuff.
そうか。
Why did
なんで
he
さっ
release
き
your
術
text?
式
Oh, he
を解いたの？
released it? Because he's a good person by heart. But just like that? Itadori fucking cleansed this motherfucker? Itadori gave this man some sense, brought back his entire old personality of who he really wanted to be? I like this.
あるよ。
And it's how he stayed pure.
そう
Right.
か。
I likes that. And he hit us with this fucking OST too, bro. I know there's a scene after that we're gonna after credit scenes, but it's like this little conversation right here. Have you ever killed someone of your own volition? What does that mean? I could see your own will. And yeah, he has. And because he probably relates to the same thing because he probably sees himself in Itadori, you know what I mean? That's the entire reason why he was having that backstory saying like, why are you doing all those things and all that stuff? And wow. First off, I really like this is really beautiful because he's connecting with Itadori even more because he probably thought he was all alone in this world. And now I guess Higuruma found someone else, someone like him who's also weak, which he kept saying like people are ugly and weak. They're ugly and weak, you know what I mean? Because all that stuff. But he realized Itadori is also weak too, and all that stuff because he can't handle the same burdens and all those things. That's what I'm guessing. It felt absolutely awful. He's trying to connect with him, saying like, I felt awful. What about you? Do you think it felt awful and all those things? And straight goes into this the gas ending, by the way. I love this ending.
承認されました。ルール10、プレイヤーは他プレイヤーに任意のポイントを譲渡することができる。
Give one of my points to Itadori.
かしこまりました。
One.
日車ひろみから1ポイントが譲渡されました。
So he's at 0 then. My 2 remaining points are from the judge and prosecutor. Oh, he killed those fellows. I killed it for coming to Tokyo. Once the barriers open up, I think I might turn myself in. Do like real justice. Damn. We have to see him again eventually, right? So he's gonna turn himself in. I mean, it's kind of fitting for his story. Like, it came fully around. He's gonna go straight to justice. But let's talk about this episode. And my goddamn highlight of the goddamn... This episode's beautiful. The OST between them fighting was a chef's kiss. The entire thing about Higuruma's domain expansion is this beautiful. And, like, if you could say, like, you're guilty... Or what's it called? If you're in the domain expansion and you're found guilty and all that stuff, he gets the executioner sword that one taps you. But because they said like Higuruma actually knew the evidence and actually knows what really happened, he decided to put away the technique and save Itadori because he was thinking like, what is he doing, man? Like all those things. Like so he already knows what's already inside the evidence and it's already shared with him. So like he understood, like if he said no, that was the meaning of Sukuni, it would have been fine, but he would still like not have his cursed technique or his cursed energy, and then we got a stalemate. But because Itadori did this such like selfish thing, like being like selfish thing, or I don't know if Itadori wanted to do it on purpose or anything like that, but because Itadori did this thing, it made Higuruma realize like, what the fuck, this guy's exactly like me, weak and ugly. I'm like, what? It gives him a memory of his old self because it goes back to saying like what did he want to become at the start, and it said he didn't want to become either a prosecutor or a defendant. He wanted to be a judge because I guess he thought he was too weak. He didn't want to become a judge because then like maybe he doesn't want to, you know, be in charge of carrying out those sentences for people, even though this technique gives him or his domain expansion, that technique is technically giving him what he wanted ever since, you know, he started. You know what I mean? So this is kind of poetic, him having all those things, having judgment, being the judge that he is, but in reality, he ran away from that and decided to become a lawyer instead of a judge. Wow. So that's why his technique makes sense. Great episode. Action scene was beautiful. This scene right here by itself, them facing off, Itadori ready to punch him, Higuruma going off with the blade, executioner's blade, but putting it away because he cannot let an innocent man die. Like, cinema. And honestly, this is probably one of the best JJK episodes this season. I think this is up here with the Maki scene or Maki episode 4 because this was so well animated and beautiful. Yeah, so well animated, and the action scenes, everything was beautiful like that. But the OST, the storytelling that we're getting to learn about Higuruma, and like this like entire episode shaping around him, finally getting, you know, to that ending point where he comes back to his reality, and him like, what's that word? Him staying true to who he really is, and he's gonna turn himself in because he became something that he never wanted to in the first place. You know what I mean? And because he was sick of the system, he was sick of it. He was sick of it, and that's how his curse technique became a judge and all that. And yeah, really great episode. JJK, you did it. Mappa, you did it. I cannot wait to see what's happening next week. And yeah, hopefully we get to see Higuruma once again in the future or not. But if not, this guy's he's a prodigy. He has insane technique, being able to take away cursed techniques, by the way, if you're in his domain. Like, bro, I love this episode. Go check out the Patreon for uncut reactions and many more. Unfiltered, unedited reactions are on there, and check out my other JJK reactions on this YouTube channel. I'll really appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below if you guys think Higuruma's the GOAT. Mappa, you animated this really beautifully. Once again, thank you. As a JJK fan, I could not be more happy with how this ended. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next week.